Welcome to the Old Time Radio Westerns. I'm your host, Andrew Rhynes, and I'm excited to bring you another episode absolutely free. This is one of over 80 episodes released monthly for your enjoyment. Now, let's get into this episode.
Fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo silver, the Lone Ranger. His faithful Indian companion Tonto, the daring and resourceful masked rider of the plains, led the fight for law and order in the early western United States. Nowhere in the pages of history can one find a greater champion of justice. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver. Let's go, big fellow. Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
The sun was just appearing over the horizon, and no sound broke the morning stillness around the territorial prison as the figure of a man dropped to the ground from the outside wall and ran toward a nearby grove of cottonwoods. A moment later, the alarm sounded and shots rang out.
Hurry up, Lucky. Let's get away from here.
I made it, Vic. I made it. Let's go, quick.
Easy now.
Get up there.
Get up. Get up.
Escaping into the hills, the two men rode all that day and rested only a few hours that night. The following day, they walked their horses slowly along the trail, a few miles outside the town of Big Rock.
I reckon we're safe enough now, Lucky. You sure took a big chance, but you made it.
Yeah, I'm not called lucky for nothing, Vic. I planned that break for 2 months, watching and checking the location of the guards and all. Then, when I finally got word to you when to be waiting in the grove, I just had to get out.
You got any definite plan in mind?
Yeah, sort of.
I notice we're heading toward Big Rock. You come this way on purpose?
Right. I got a sister-in-law there. She's a widow now, though. My older brother married a Mexican girl named Marla. He owned the cafe in Big Rock. Sort of made easy money on the side with some of his gunslings.
What happened to him?
Got shot by a posse. Marla took over the cafe. From what I hear, she's got some gunmen working for her now. She's smarter than my brother was.
What are you aiming to do? Work as a gunslinger for Marla?
She'll give us both jobs for that matter. But I got another reason for coming here.
Yeah, what?
Remember when you were my cellmate a year ago?
Yeah?
I told you the hombres who were responsible for me being in prison. A masked hombre and an Indian.
Yeah, I remember. A masked hombre's called the Lone Ranger.
Right. Well, Well, Marla came to my trial, and she saw that Indian when he appeared against me. The Indian who rides with the Lone Ranger.
What about it?
Marla wrote me that she spotted that same Indian hanging around Big Rock lately. And that means the masked hombre's around, too. Maybe trying to get the goods on her and her gunslings.
I've heard that masked man is plenty tough.
Sure, but he's not the only one. I'm out to get him so's he can't interfere with me or Marla anymore. Seems that he tipped off the sheriff about my brother some months ago.
You're sure taking a big chance. News of the jailbreak will get around. He'll be watching for you.
That's why I grew this beard. He's not going to recognize me. And anyway, before the news reaches Big Rock, I hope to find that snooping masked man and put a bullet in him. Now, let's get a move on, Vic.
Sure.
Get up there. Come on.
Get it.
It was late that night when Marla Jarrow, Lucky's Mexican sister-in-law, heard a knock at the back door of her office at the cafe.
Hi, Marla. It's me, Lucky.
Lucky, come in. And who is this, Lucky?
Meet a friend of mine, Vic Stone. Vic, my sister-in-law, Marla Jarrow.
Evening, ma'am.
You are the one who helped Lucky get away, huh?
That's right. We used to be cellmates.
I hope, amigos, they do not follow you here.
We covered our trail plenty good. I'll be safe enough around this town. Nobody will know me with all this hair on my face.
The law may watch this place for you, Lucky. They may find out.
Don't worry. I'll use my brother's old hideout shack in the hills outside of town till I get a line on that Indian and masked man.
See, that is better. But for tonight, you may use a room upstairs. Right now, I'll get some refreshments. Then we'll have a long talk.
The following evening, Tonto, Indian companion to the Lone Ranger, reined to a halt at their camp not far from town.
Oscar, fella. Easy, fella. Any news in town, Tonto?
Me meet Indian friend. Him say Lucky Jarrah. Break out of prison.
Oh, Lucky Jarrow's sister-in-law runs a cafe in Big Rock.
You mean Mexican woman?
Yes, he may come there to see her. After supper, Tonto, go back to town to the cafe and look around.
Me remember what him looked like.
If he does come there and team up with Marla, they'll make plenty of trouble. I'll be anxious to know if you find out anything.
Tonto rode to Big Rock later and entered the cafe. He stood in the shadows near the back, where he could watch the others in the place. He was especially interested when Marla came from her office with a stranger and went to speak to the barkeep.
This is a good friend of mine, Sam. See that he is served whatever he wants.
Sure, I'll take care of him, ma'am.
You're being mighty kind to me, Marla.
Oh, it is nothing. Do not forget to give my message when you go to the shack later.
I'll tell him what you said, don't worry.
If there is anything he may need, Vic, be sure to... Wait. I forget something. Come back into my office a minute.
Sure.
Tonto missed the sudden sharp look Marla had given him. And a short time after Vic and Marla had gone back into her office, the Indian left the cafe and went to the hitch rack.
Steady, Scout. Steady, fella. Get him up, Scout.
Tonto rode from town and headed back through the moonlight toward the camp where the Lone Ranger was waiting. A short distance behind him, Marla Jarrow and Vic were following, but making sure not to be seen.
We'll see where the Indian goes, Vic. Wherever it is, the masked hombre should be there. You must then get word to Lucky.
Yeah, you sure be glad to know. You sure he's the right Indian?
See, I never forget a face. He's the one.
Good.
Tell Lucky I have plenty of gunmen if he needs help. My hombres are plenty tough.
Right. I reckon he'll want help.
It will be good once that masked hombre is gone. I am sure he has tried to get something on me and my gunmen.
Hey, wait a minute. Ho.
Oh, the Indian is turning up the trail.
Yeah. Good thing the moon's so bright. He's riding in toward that grove yonder.
See, it must be the camp, and the masked hombre is sure to be there. Let us leave here before we are discovered. And you go to the shack and tell Lucky what we have found out.
Right.
Andale.
Get it.
While Marla rode back to town, Vic turned off and headed for the hideout shack. It was not long before he arrived and pulled to a stop.
Ho there. Ho. Easy.
What's up, Vic? Got news for me?
Yeah. The Indian was in the cafe.
What?
Marla pointed him out.
Good.
We followed him. We found out where he and a masked hombre are camping.
Luck is still with me, huh, Vic?
It sure seems like it. Marla says her men will help you.
I'll need help to get those two. They're plenty tough and smart. Come on, let's go back to town right now and talk to Marla. We'll make plans for finishing off that masked man and Indian. Let's go.
Meanwhile, at their camp, Tonto had told the Lone Ranger what he had seen and heard at the cafe.
You say Marla Gerald told the stranger to give a message to someone at a shack?
Ah,
Possible that Lucky Gerald is hiding somewhere close to Big Rock.
that right?
I'm going to try to find out definitely.
How you do that?
I'll fix a Mexican disguise and spot Silver with dirt. And I'll go to town tonight and apply for work at the cafe. I might get a line on Lucky.
Oh, that be plenty risky. If them find out, it not be good. Woman have plenty tough gunmen in cafe.
I'll take the risk. I'll fix a disguise and change my clothes while you work on Silver with the clay. Then I'll go to town and meet Marla Gerald.
Later that night, Lucky Jarrow and his friend Vic Stone arrived in town and went to the cafe to see Marla. They were talking in Marla's office.
This is the chance I've been waiting for, Marla. I don't want to make a wrong move, so I came here to talk it over first.
It is good you did, Lucky. That Lone Ranger turned the tables before on you and sent you to prison, no?
Yeah, but let's forget that, Marla.
It is better not to forget, amigo. You must remember that he is most smart.
Yeah, it's better to be sure this time, Lucky.
I'll be careful. That's why I decided to get some help from you, Marla.
I have already talked to 3 of my gunmen about the matter. They are anxious to help you.
Good.
That'll give us 5 against 2, Lucky. We shouldn't have any trouble.
Right.
But do not forget, Lucky. You had 6 hombres in your gang when the masked man and Indian caught you before. You must be most careful.
All right. Those gunslingers of yours know what it's all about, Marla.
All I have tell them is that you are taking them to gun 2 hombres who are trying to break up my gang. I told them to follow your orders. You'll not have trouble with them, Lucky.
Fine. We'll go right now and attack that camp.
I'll send the men out back. You go out and wait near your horses.
Right.
But do not be too hasty, amigo. Move in carefully on the camp and take those 2 hombres by surprise. Go now. The men will join you in a few minutes.
After carefully disguising himself as a Mexican, the Lone Ranger left the camp and headed for town. Instead of taking the usual trail, he took a shortcut and soon arrived in front of the cafe.
Oh, easy, steady, big fella.
Evening, stranger. Something for you?
Oh, I've come to see the owner of the cafe, senor. Is he here?
Yeah, the boss around here is a woman, mister. Mrs. Marla Gerald.
Oh, then I shall talk to her, perhaps, huh?
Well, that depends. I reckon she's back in her office. Knock on the door back yonder.
Gracias, senor. Gracias.
Who are you? What do you want, senor?
Please, senora, I wish to speak to the owner. They have told me to come to this office.
Well, senor, I am the owner. Come, sit down and say what it is you want.
Gracias, senora. I did not expect to find such a beautiful woman as the boss, one of my countrywomen. Oh, this is most surprising, as well as pleasing, senora.
Who are you, senor? What do you want?
I shall get to that in a moment, senora.
You will get to that now. I do not trust strangers. And unless you talk most quickly, I shall use this gun.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Lone Ranger adventure. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments. Bonnell to continue. For a moment, the Lone Ranger gazed fixedly at the gun in Marla's hand. Then, still posing as a Mexican, he shrugged his shoulders and smiled.
You hold the gun quite steady, Senora. Caramba, it is good to see one so beautiful have so much fire and courage, no?
You are testing my temper, senor.
Oh, you will shoot a harmless countryman who come to ask for work? I would not believe that of you, Senora.
So, it's work that you want, huh?
Oh, but of course.
What is your name?
Well, Senora, if one must face a gun when one comes out to ask for work, perhaps it is better that I leave, huh?
No, senor. I have put down the gun. I do not often see one of my countrymen who is so tall and so muscular.
Oh, so?
What is the work that you do, senor? Perhaps you are good at cards, no?
Oh, see, but I'm better with the gun, Senora.
You are haunted by the law, perhaps?
Oh, there are times when I have been accused of being an outlaw, Senora. But, of course, I do not agree to that.
Amigo, you are the most strange fellow. I could use one who is handy with the guns, Pedro.
Bueno. Then the job is mine, huh?
In the morning, you will meet the others and start on the job. If you had come sooner, you could have started right away.
So?
Some of my men have gone after a masked man and Indian who are hiding in the hills.
Oh, that is most interesting.
You have heard of the Lone Ranger?
Oh, I know much about him, Senora.
He is on the side of the law. He has put my brother-in-law in prison and put the sheriff on the trail of my husband. Now he is trying to interfere with me and my men. But he has one great surprise coming to him, no?
Perhaps. Now, I shall leave, Senora.
No,
then...
senor. Oh? Wait until the men come back. Then you'll meet them and find out what they have done.
In camp, Tonto had rolled up in his blanket on the ground and had gone to sleep. He was suddenly awakened by a warning whinny from Scout.
Huh? Scout, give warning. Easy, Scout. Listen, Tonto.
Tonto stood beside the paint and carefully scanned the surrounding woods for some sign of an intruder. Slowly, he drew his gun in readiness. Then a voice spoke out.
Freeze, Indian!
Huh?
Drop that gun.
Tonto whirled in the direction from which the voice had come. Then he saw first one figure, then another, until he realized a number of men ringed the camp and were closing in on him. Realizing he didn't have a chance against so many, Tonto spoke.
Me drop gun.
Come on, men.
All right. Wonder where the masked man is.
Speak up, Indian. Where is the masked hombre?
Oh, him not here.
Where is he?
Me not talk.
We'll find a way to make you talk. We left our horses back among the trees. Now, come on. Lead your paint to where they are. Get moving.
Come, Scout. Come, fella.
What are you going to do, Lucky?
We take this Indian to the shack. You ride in and tell Marla what's happened. Ask her to ride out there.
Right.
The rest of you mount and come with me and the Indian. Get on your horse, Indian.
Easy, Scout.
Get leather, fellas.
Steady there.
Go on ahead, Indian.
Get him up, Scout.
Get up.
Get up. Come on, get up.
Back in Big Rock, Marla had taken the Lone Ranger from her office into the cafe. They sat at a table in the corner drinking coffee. At first, the masked man had decided to leave when he heard the gunman had gone to his camp. He knew they'd surprise Tonto there, but he reasoned that they wouldn't harm the Indian until they found out where his masked friend was. The Lone Ranger also thought he'd have a better chance of helping Tonto if he stayed with Marla until the men reported to her.
Pedro, you have not said much since I told you the men had gone after the masked man and Indian.
Oh, come, but it's just my misfortune that I did not get here in time to go with them, Senora.
So that is it, huh?
See?
Never mind, Pedro. There will be much for you to do if you work for me. You will have much chance to use your guns.
I shall look forward to using them, Senora.
Pedro,
See?
since we are from the same country, you have my permission to call me Marla. How you like that, huh?
Oh, it is to my liking, Marla.
You know, of course, I am a widow.
Of course.
Someday I shall go back to Mexico with plenty of dinero. Then I shall live most grandly.
You have no relatives here, Marla?
Only a brother-in-law.
Oh?
But he is not such a Jew. Lucky is an Americano. Tough and not good-looking.
But he can help you run this cafe, no?
No, it is mine, all of it. Lucky takes orders from me. He means no more than the rest of them.
Oh, so he's here with you, huh?
Perhaps. It does not matter.
Hey, Marla, Lucky sent me to get... Look, I better tell you in private.
That is not necessary, Vic. Pedro here is a friend. He is to work with us, huh, Pedro?
Oh, but of course.
Look, Marla, we got the Indian, but the masked hombre wasn't at the camp.
Caramba. That is a foolish thing for Lucky to do. He should have waited until the masked man returned.
We didn't know he was going till we got to the camp.
He finds the Indian is missing. The Lone Ranger will know something is wrong. We will be on guard.
See, I agree with you, Marla.
Where's the Indian now?
At the shack. They're going to try to make him tell where the masked man is.
It is not easy to force an Indian to talk, senor. Especially such a one as he.
Pedro has more wisdom than any of you, Vic.
He's just talking. Lucky wants you to come out there right away, Marla.
It's getting late. But if I do not go, Lucky may lose his temper and shoot the Indian before he does talk.
That would be a most serious mistake, Marla. I have had much to do with the Indians. I have learned their ways. Perhaps, Marla, if I go with you, I might get him to talk, no?
But of course, Pedro. Come along. Get my horse, Vic, and bring him around to the front. We'll meet you outside.
Right.
Let us go now, Pedro.
See?
The Lone Ranger, in his disguise as a Mexican, went out with Marla while Vic went back to get the woman's horse. As they stood waiting near the hitch rack, the Lone Ranger spoke.
As you told Vic inside, Marla, it is getting late. Perhaps it is better that I go make sure of a room across at the hotel, huh?
You may bunk with one of the others at the cafe, Pedro. There is no need to spend money for the room at the hotel.
Oh, when I have met them and get to know them, that would be good, Marla. But I prefer to take a room at least for tonight.
Well, all right. Like me, you do not trust strangers, huh, Pedro?
But of course, we are no longer strangers, Marla.
Of course not. Hurry, Pedro. I do not want to wait.
I shall be back in a few moments.
Perhaps it is better Pedro stays at the hotel. Then he will not learn from the others in my temper. He is one caballero who must grow to think much of me.
The Lone Ranger entered the hotel and hurriedly wrote a note. Wrapping it around a silver bullet, he paid the desk clerk to deliver it to the sheriff. Then the Lone Ranger returned to the hitch rack where Marla was waiting, just as Vic brought her horse around. They mounted and, with Vic leading the way, started for the shack in the hills. Later, they entered the shack where Lucky and Marla's 3 gunmen were waiting. Tonto was tied and lay on a cot along the wall.
Hi, Marla. Glad you finally got here. We're trying to get to... Hey, who's that hombre?
This is Pedro, a countryman of mine, Lucky. He has come to work for me. Pedro, this is Lucky Gerald, my brother-in-law.
Oh, but of course. It is a pleasure, Senor Lucky.
Sure. How long have you known Marla?
Pedro is my friend. That is enough, Lucky. I did not bring him here to be questioned.
Get anything from the redskin, Lucky?
Not yet, Vic.
Pedro knows much about the ways of Indians. Perhaps he may get the Indian to talk.
Yeah, that's the stubbornest redskin I ever met. We tried to knock some information out of him. He wouldn't open his mouth.
Yeah, Jake's right. That redskin's sure close-mouthed.
Pedro, perhaps if you try, you'll be able to make him say something, huh?
See, I'm willing to try, Marla. Perhaps it is possible.
Don't see how you could do anything to make him open up.
How would you go about it, Pedro?
I'll find out, Marla, that Indians do not like the whine of bullets flying close to them. Especially if one comes just close enough to barely touch the skin.
Nobody here can shoot that well.
Oh, but you have not seen me shoot, Senor Lucky.
You'll probably miss him or kill him.
I would never kill him, Senor. I stake my life on that.
If Marla says so, you can try. But if you do kill him, Pedro, I'll plug you savvy?
Si, Senor.
If you make him talk, Pedro, you will receive twice as much pay. I am willing that you try.
But he is tied up, Marla. It is easier to break his nerve if he has to dodge the bullets, no?
Well, Vic, go untie the Indian.
Right.
This is going to be good.
I'm most sure it will surprise all of you, Senor.
Yeah. Don't forget, you better not plug him.
All right, Indian. Stand up.
Me get up.
Now, Pedro, we are waiting for you to show us how to make this Indian talk.
Since he is standing near the back wall, I shall go stand at the door. Stand off to the side, Senor.
All right, boys, come on, out of the way.
Now, Indian, look at this gun, huh?
He comes.
And this one. Now, there are 2, no?
Caramba, he is going to shoot with a gun in each hand, no? Be careful, Pedro.
But of course, Marla. He's already nervous, huh? You watch as I point one gun like this and twirl the other one like this.
Holding one gun leveled in his right hand, the Lone Ranger twirled the other in his left hand for a moment. Then, with a twist, he sent it spinning in the air straight at Tonto.
Grab it, Tonto.
He got
Don't move anyone.
He tricked us. He threw the engine the gun.
Pedro, what is this?
What do you think?
Hey, that voice, he's a masked man.
Ah, him here now. Him make me talk.
Lucky Joe, you're going back to prison.
Is this the one who wears the mask?
Sure, he fixed himself up to fool us. You brought him here to frame me, Marla. Well, your gunslingers pulled that bank robbery a week ago. They told me so. Now see that you get what's coming to you for tricking me right now.
Hold the shoe.
No, I'm hit. Rush him. Get him both. I'll get one.
Quiet.
The guns in both the Lone Ranger's and Tonto's hands barked almost at the same time, and Vic and Jake took bullets.
I must get away from here.
Hey there, Bonnell, or I'll gun you. Drop that gun.
The sheriff. What brought him
I
here?
said drop your gun.
Very well, Sheriff. I drop it.
I keep covered, man. We rode up quietly. I listened at the door and heard what Lucky said about the bank robbery. He's finished. And so are you and your gunslingers, Mr. Darrow.
It is what I deserve. I think this hombre is a countryman, a caballero. It is that a person does not know who to trust these days.
Sheriff, Tonto and I are through here. We'll leave these crooks in your hands.
Right, mister. I got your note and we came right out behind you.
No? He sent you a note?
Sure. You didn't expect him to send you one, did you?
Oh, shut up. I do not care to listen.
Come, Tonto. We've had enough for one night. Adios, Sheriff.
Adios to you. Hey, didn't hear you say goodbye, Marley. But I know he meant to include you when he said adios because you're going away with these others for a long, long time. I doubt if you ever forget the Lone Ranger.
This is a feature of the Lone Ranger Incorporated, created by George W. Trendle, produced by Trendle Campbell Enterprises, directed by Charles D. Livingston, and edited by Fran Striker. The part of the Lone Ranger is played by Brace Beemer.
This has been a presentation of OTRWesterns.com, and we hope you enjoyed. Please take some time to like and rate this episode within your favorite podcast application. Follow us on Facebook by going to OTRWesterns.com/Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel by going to OTRWesterns.com/YouTube. Become one of our ranch hands and unlock some exclusive content. We want to thank our most recent ranch hands, Steve and Ron W., who joined us recently. You too can join by going to OTRWesterns.com/donate. Send us an email, podcast@OTRWesterns.com, and you can call and leave us a voicemail, 707-986-8739. This episode is copyrighted under the attribution non-commercial share-alike copyright. For more information, go to OTRWesterns.com/copyright. Have a great day, and thanks for listening.